the most underestimated site in Beijing.
Hi, this is tour guide Jen. Today I'm going to show you the most underestimated historical site in Beijing, that is Imperial Ancestral Temple. It would definitely be a surprise to most visitors for mainly three reasons. First, the main building of it actually has higher ranking than that of the Forbidden City. Second, unlike most historical sites in Beijing, the main building allows visitors to walk inside to feel the weight of history. Third, most importantly, not too many people. As you could see, it's not crowded at all. After the building of the temple, the emperor has asked officials to plant cypress trees around the temple. However, for 3 whole years, none of them survived, and the emperor was a little bit irritated. So he planted this cypress tree himself, and it survived, and that is why it is called the secret cypress tree. After that, the emperor has asked officials to plant more trees, as many trees as possible in this region. This area we're standing at is called the Crown Prince Forest. It was built by different generations of the crown princes of the Ming Dynasty. When they planted it, they were little boys, playful, so they planted trees at random, and their attendants didn't dare to correct the crown princes as well. So that's why the trees in this area are at irregular spacing.
Going past the secret cypress tree and the Crown Prince Wood, we could see the main entrance and the Jimen Square.
Now we're at the Jimen. Go past Jimen, you will see the main buildings of the temple. In China, emperors always walks in the middle. The middle way was reserved for him. However, in Imperial Ancestral Temple, even the emperor was not allowed to walk in the middle because the middle way was reserved for his ancestors. He would only walk in the eastern passageway. On the two sides of Jimen Square, there are 2 pavilions for the whales because they use the water inside to wash the sacrificial offerings used in the ceremonies. And around them, you could see 2 secret kitchens. That's where they cook the foods for their ancestors. Now we're in front of the grandest building of the Imperial Ancestral Temple. It is used to hold the sacrificial ceremonies to worship the emperor's ancestors. And it's not only an annual event. You know, whenever there is a significant event happened for the nation, like the enthronement ceremonies, or like a wedding ceremonies, or like a military success, they would not only hold the ceremonies in the Forbidden City, but also hold ceremonies here. So it feels like having a phone call to your ancestors, like, hey, I'm doing good. Or like, hey, grandpa, I just got married, things like that. So it's actually very interesting. And what's more, you could actually walk inside. There are 68 Namu pillars dating back to the year of 1548. So many visitors told me that the moment they walked inside, they could immediately smell the scent of wood that has history in it.
The interior of the building is beyond my words. However, please be noted that the main building would be closed on Mondays, and the last admission is at 4:30 p.m.
And on the 2 sides of the main building, there are side palaces which are used to hold the memorial tablets for the royal family and officials. But only the selected ones were allowed to stay inside. So to the east side, they hold the memorial tablets for the royal families, and to the western side, they hold tablets for the officials. One interesting fact about the main palace of this temple is that when a dynasty has more and more emperors, it has no space, not enough space to hold all the memorial tablets of all the emperors. So what they do is they build a middle and a back palace for the emperors.
So that's the brief introduction about this great site. It is located nearby the Forbidden City and the Tiananmen Square. Thus pay it a visit if you have spare time in your itinerary. You will not be disappointed. Hopefully. This is Tour Guide Chen. Feel free to reach out if you're planning to visit Beijing. Welcome to Beijing. Welcome to China.